Hello everyone, welcome back to Owen's Sports Talk. Today we will be covering my postseason projections. Why do I have this pencil? I don't know. I don't. It's over there. So I'm going to be saying my layout of the 2024 postseason based on my projections. I'm an Astro fan. I'm wearing a Mexico jersey. I wear my Astro jersey so much that I don't have any that are clean. I have to do my laundry. But yeah, I'll start with 6th in the AL, and then I'll work my way to that. How this is going to work, I'm going to put the seeds in for the AL and NL. Then I'm going to go back to the AL, say who's going to win each series, and then I'm going to go to the NL, and then we'll have our 2 pennants, and then I'll say who I think is going to win out of those 2. So, number 6 in the AL, I think it's going to be the Seattle Mariners. This is also partially based on my last video, part 1. Go check that out. So, yeah, that's Seattle Mariners. I projected would be 3rd. They almost clinched it. They just fell off. I think they will clinch it this year. 5th seed, I think it's going to be the Orioles. The Orioles had a great season last year, coming with 100-plus wins. I think it was 101 exactly. But then, yeah, I think the Orioles are going to make it number 5. They really got lucky. Sorry, that was weird. My chair is moving. Okay. Last year, I think they really got lucky. This year, I don't think they will get as lucky. They still have a lot of young guys. There was a report that they're not going to bring up Jackson Holiday. I don't know if that's a rumor or like a final thing, but I guess without Jackson Holiday, this team's probably going to be 5th. Jackson Holiday is great if you don't know. Number 4, I think it's going to be the Rangers. Texas Rangers, I projected to go out 2nd. Obviously, they can't be 2nd or 3rd. Well, 2nd in the AL West. They can't be 2nd or 3rd in this because that belongs to the 2 division holders based on the last video. But yeah, I think the Rangers are going to be 4th. The 4th seed. Now, number 3, I think it's going to be the Minnesota Twins. They will never have enough, not never say never, but they probably won't have enough wins to beat the other 2 finalists. Not finalists. I can't speak, guys. Y'all know. I think they won't have enough wins to beat the 2 winners of each division. But number 2, I think it's going to be the New York Yankees. They had a really bad injury-filled season last year. But they had Juan Soto. They should be all healthy. Except now I'm filming this. What day is it? 25th. 3 days until the opening day. They already lost Garrett Cole for the first week or so. And DJ LeMahieu. So, don't know about that. But number 1, the Astros. That's not biased, I promise you. They got Blake Snell, and not Blake Snell. Guys, I can't speak. Josh Hader in the offseason. Well, the Yankees came off of a choke, and at the time in the AL, there's a lot of good players, but they're so spread out that the great ones are on the bad teams. I think the Astros are they have Kyle Tucker, Josh Hader, like I mentioned. Jose Altuve just got his 5-year extended contract. Yordan Alvarez. And last year, they got 90 wins, where Jose Altuve was out for the first half. Yordan was out for a third of the season, and they still got 90 wins. That's crazy. I think they can get 100 wins if they stay healthy. All they have to do is stay healthy. Now, number 6 in the NL, I think it's going to be the Diamondbacks. Same last year, they got number 6. They're going to barely make it. Same with the NL. good players spread. They're just spreaded, unless you count the Dodgers and Braves. We'll get to later. Number 5, Phillies. Phillies almost won the 2022 World Series, but they gave up a lead of 2-1. Yeah, I think the Phillies will be really good. I think they come out 3rd or 2nd in their division. Number 4, Giants. Again, they had a tremendous offseason. Almost signing J.D. Martinez. They got Blake Snell. They got Matt Chapman. They still have Logan Webb, Wilmer Flores. I think they're going to be a great team. Still, got to be healthy. Now, number 2, I think it's going to be the Braves. The Braves are a really good team. But the Dodgers, man, they have Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, James Outman, Clayton Kershaw, Yoshi Yamamoto, Tyler Glasnow. Why do they have more money? Like, how are they still paying for a TV network? Their stadium's old. I guess they were just like, yeah, we don't need anything. Just give us players. That's all we want, players. Yeah. So now let's go to the AL, and I'm going to tell you who's going to win. First, in the wild card round, Twins versus Mariners. I think the Mariners are going to win 2-1. Julio Rodriguez, Luis Castillo is going to win them game 1. Why did I say us? I'm not a Mariner fan. I hate the Mariners. They're in the AL West. I'm an Astro fan. But, yeah, they have Julio. They have Luis Castillo, which almost guarantees them a game 1 win. And the Twins, like, lost out on Sonny Gray. Do they still have Joe Ryan? I don't know. They do have Brian Buxton. I do know that. But then, yeah. The Mariners have Mitch Garver. Now, in the other wild card, I think the Rangers are going to be the Orioles, just like happened in the NLDS or ALDS last year. I think they're going to win 2-0. And in the I was just over here in the NL, guys. Now I'm back in the AL. Give me a break. I think in the ALDS, Astros versus Rangers, the Astros are going to win 3-2. They're both really good teams. Again, like I said last video, the Rangers actually lost more than they got in the offseason. But the Astros actually got something in the offseason. That's why I think this year they're going to be better than the Rangers. Next, Yankees versus Mariners. I think the Yankees are going to win 3-1. Mariners are going to take one game. Game 2, they're going to have a lead, give it up, and then the Yankees are just going to be a roll after that. That's my prediction. Astros versus Yankees. We'd have this conversation so many times if I did these for every year. Astros versus Yankees almost faces off every time in the ALCS. And you know who almost always wins? Astros. Last year they swept. In 2017, when they won, it was a Game 7. Don't say in the comments, Astros cheated. I'll be very mad. But if you do go down there, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, going on to the wild card for the NL, Diamondbacks versus Cubs. I think the Cubs are going to win it 2-1. The Diamondbacks are going to have a great start, or they're going to win Game 2, have some hope. But then Kobe Bellinger is going to walk it off in Game 3, and it'll be really epic. Fireworks, boom, 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 boom. Next, over in the other area, Phillies versus Giants. Giants are probably going to get game 1 with Blake Snell, even though the Phillies will put up a fight with Zach Wheeler. I think game 2 is going to go to the Phillies by Aaron Nola. And then game 3, that's a tough one. I think the Phillies are going to end up winning, though. Then Phillies versus Dodgers. I think the Dodgers are going to choke again, like they always do in the postseason. And then the Phillies will win 3-2. Next, Cubs versus Braves. I think the Braves are going to win 3-1. Next, Braves versus Phillies. I think the Braves are going to win again in Game 7, 4-3. And then we have another Astro versus Brave World Series. And I don't know what happens. Both great teams. I do sadly think the Braves are going to win just because of Ronald Acuna, Spencer Strider. But the Astros will put up a fight. I say the Braves win 4-3. Game 7, Acuna walks it off. And then I'll be really sad if that does happen. I hope we win. You know what? Those are my predictions, but I hope what happens is the worst teams go into the offseason, except for the Astros, or you can put in the Astros as the worst team. But then the Astros win the World Series. All I want is the Astros to win the World Series. So I'll put that over there. And thank you for watching. This is part 2. Watch part 3, which is going to be all the awards I think is going to happen. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Sports Talk. Out!